Gonalir, this is MrSirRaven, and I bet you all missed the resident Icelandic commentator. Well, if you didn't, then second because I got a commentary for you today. Lo and behold, this is actually my first ever requested commentary from Death Critic. Now, considering that this is requested, this video that he requested must be pretty bad. Well, I'm sure it can't be that bad. Holy Bjorkness of Bjorking Bjork, this is long. 36 minutes for a commentary? I haven't even started this video and I'm already throwing up a giant fucking red flag. That's a bit long for a commentary. Now, granted, I have seen some good commentaries that have gone past 30 minutes, but if this commentary is going to be subpar, and spoilers it is, then the length is only going to make this worse. Well, let's start dissecting this video, but it's pretty obvious that there's no way in hell that I'm commentating on the whole damn thing.
DanMan297 in a commentary. This is Season 1, Episode 1.
Now, I know he's recording off his screen, which I initially don't have a problem with, but with the mouse and the low quality, I can't really defend this. Also, was it with people still using the whole seasons and episodes thing? I thought most of the commentary community realized that we really shouldn't do this anymore because it serves really no purpose.
And yeah, it did not count for DanMan for Wolf and some else, Ben Louie. I'm going to cancel Ben Louie on, but right now, I got
Yeah, hey Dan, let me let you in on a little secret. Speak up! The combination of you mumbling and whatever electronic way you have going on there is making this commentary already hard to follow as is.
Death Critic commentary here. I like Death Critic because I'm going to be on Death Critic's side. I like going on the Miz or something. I like him, so I get ready for Death Critic's side. So I will team up with him for something commentary. So, good luck, and I'm going to watch the commentary. Now here we go.
Haha! Fuck sitting through him mumbling over the intro. I guess it's time to... Oh, and caveat emptor, this is a 5th degree commentary you guys are getting into. So let me lay out the dimensions really quickly before we jump into this. So on the first layer, we have Guptil89's stupid video on swearing. Then on the next layer, we have the Ultra Chicken who did his first commentary on this, represented by Shadow the Hedgehog. Then you have Death Critic, represented by Black Lady, commentating on this. Then you have Dan mumbling throughout this video. And then on the last layer, you have me wanting to brutally chop everything in this goddamn video.
Hello everybody, it's Ultra, and I decided to try something new today. What I'm going to be doing is a commentary. And this will be my first commentary, and I shall be using an avatar. What avatar I will be using, you may ask? I wonder what could it be? Why, none other than my favorite video game character of all time,
Actually, you know what? Your favorite game of all time, you cannot believe only you are. Do something? Why about you choose Galaxy Man or... Oh yeah, Galaxy Man and Mermaid Girl, no, too early. Let me see, Sheep Man, anything, and any Mega Man characters, any Sonic characters, any Sonic characters, take a drink or I go and pick one. So, yeah.
Can anyone decipher that? Because to be honest, I sat here, like, listening to that part 10 times, and I still have no fucking clue what he's saying. I think he's saying something about how Ultra Chicken should change his avatar, or Death Critic should change his avatar. I don't know. I can't fucking hear it. And another thing, if he's saying about someone changing avatar, Dan, that's not really important to this commentary. Or whatever you're saying, because I can't fucking understand it.
No, you can at least edit out the words that you mumble so you won't confuse your viewers. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay, take a drink about that one for Sonic the Hedgehog.
A drinking game? At what point did he mention a drinking game in this commentary? Is that what he was saying earlier in Gobbledygook?
But one, Shadow is the best character ever. Don't tell me about it. He's a good one. He should be the best character ever. He's just going up. And two, he's got a weak point. He is a strong character just like the Chia has. Do you watch Deathmatch? Shadow is stronger than Vegeta. Yeah, actually, I still watch Death Battle or something. But you get a point.
I'm sorry, I thought that you were teaming up with Death Critic to help him with his commentary, not ragging about Shao the Hedgehog and going off on this tangent in Mumblekin.
If I'm thinking Shao the Hedgehog as their avatar, I'm thinking about... Oh no, it's Foxtrot Delta Lima all over again. I can't believe he's back. Gosh darn it!
Actually, I hate that dude. Why? This dude is crazy and this dude is do something. May I go and do the future commentary later on, but this dude is a troll. I got the bad feeling about this dude.
Please stop going off on tangents about people and things that do not matter to this commentary. Oh, and just another thing I want to bring up. I think that Dan actually thinks that Death Critic's commentary is on Foxtrot Delta Lima, and I can tell this especially with what he titled it as. You do realize that Death Critic is actually commentating on the Ultra Chicken, right?
Terrible.
What video am I going to be commentating on? Gusto89's rant about video game reviewers cursing. That's what...
What? What now? I cannot understand you Guttails cursing anything something else.
Wait, Vaughn. Wait, what? Guttail89 Resurrect Episode 1? That shit is 3 years ago! Are you kidding me? Wow, you just jumped to the biggest bandwagon like Korshaw used to do. Oh god, this is not gonna be fun, folks.
Actually, it's 2 years ago.
Actually, Death Critic is right, because Guptil made his commentary in January of 2009, and Death Critic made his commentary in January of 2012. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Dan's making a commentary on a video that's a year old.
It's like someone pursuing a PhD but only reads comic books. There are 3 things that
See, Dan, here's a perfect good reason why you don't record off your screen. Because of stuff like this. It's distracting and it looks tacky.
Improv!
Bitch, you stole my joke!
Huh, guess it must have been your only joke, because seriously, you haven't said anything in this entire commentary that was funny whatsoever.
That just says it's just completely a let's play. This does not help your argument at all. And the third...
Yeah, that's true, because you are so stupid and you are lamer than I thought of. So get act together, idiot.
Critical thinking and develop points? Ha, fuck that. Let's just throw out insults like we're 12.
Now these guys is repeated profanity and vulgar actions. Sorry, just had to make the joke.
Oh, here's a wheel ejection, watch.
He's not, seriously. He's rewinding the video. Oh my god, he's seriously rewinding the video. No, seriously, why the fuck was this needed? Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna skip his whole point because he doesn't really talk about anything for the next 1.5 minutes, except he just goes back to complaining about Shao the Hedgehog again. So...
I thought you were going to talk about foul language and game reviews. Are you going back to the beginning? This seems very, very unorganized. So is this commentary video you're doing?
Yeah, because this commentary is going to be a long, long while.
That's because your face is dragging this out way too fucking long. Do I need to rephrase that almost 36 minutes is way too goddamn long for a commentary like this?
That doesn't always show us the trouble points you're describing. Sometimes people watching would want to see the later levels. I certainly would, but I don't want to see someone continuously fail
Yeah, because you would just do something about a Let's Play video already. Earlier ago. Man, you are a dumbass.
You know, if I remember correctly, the title of this video was that you were teaming up with Death Critic. How are you teaming up with Death Critic if you're calling him a dumbass? Or are you calling someone else a dumbass? Because I honestly can't tell, because I'll state this again, I cannot understand whatever the fuck you are saying. Oh my god.
The third problem, profanity and disgraceful actions, is the #1 reason why most game reviewers are hard to enjoy. This problem raises a big question. Do you absolutely think it is necessary to spew out dirty language and have it bounce off a viewer's eardrum? Well, some people find that as a form of entertainment. So yes, it is perfectly necessary to spew out naughty language just to keep their fan base. Don't you understand this at all?
No, because you are lame and thoughts of it. Just don't understand it all because it doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean you cannot do anything at all because you are a stupid guy who ever makes sense.
Guys, I'm going to have to step back here. The hypocrite thermometer is going to burst, and I really don't want to get mercury on my almost face. Dan, have you even looked at your points so far? Your arguments are the equivalent of the Wingdings font. I have not heard one valid argument you have presented. All it has been is just garbled yelling and insults. We're not in the first grade anymore. You're going to have to use some critical thinking here.
And you are no one ever cannot believe you don't know what to do something. Jeez, on the half hour of this video, this dude doesn't make any sense.
This is coming from someone whose speech is lower than that of Kenny McCormick's.
I mean, think about it for a minute or two. Do you want to know why dirty language is a huge deal? It's mostly because of two important points. Oh, goody. I just can't wait to hear this.
Oh boy, I can't wait to hear his pointless arguments in this bandwagon.
Oh boy, I cannot wait to have pointless cameos.
I cannot wait to has pointless cameos. You are not Wells in Englishment.
First point is, the inappropriate words being launched out of your oral cavity like bullets just make you sound quite unintelligent and not even funny in the slightest. Well, that's just based on a person's opinion. Too many reviewers' favorite words are the S word, the A word, and the S word.
You forgot the B word. You forgot the B word. The F word, the A word, the S word is okay, but you forgot the B word.
Dan, Guptill was just listing what the most common cuss words that are used were. Also, you dragged this point out way too goddamn long.
Besides, you should really take this into consideration. It's also the second point I want to make. There are children who use the internet.
Oh god, why? Why? Don't ever do that again.
What? Children? Oh no, please, we cannot have children. There are do something on much going when I was a teenager.
No, fuck you, Tangent. We're skipping.
Oh my god! Children using the internet? This is valuable information! I must tell everybody about this!
Sonic, shut the hell up. You had nothing to do with the tone agreements of children are. I am, and this is an agreement. Death Critic, Commentary, and I will do something about things. Not you. You have 2 fucking years ago. So fuck you.
Yep, that was his entire point right there, guys. Just a big fuck you to Ultra Chicken. Nope, we're done. I'm not sitting through the rest of this. I don't even care what happens in the rest of the commentary. I'm ending here. I think we can all agree that when it comes to commentaries, it's pretty obvious there are some implied do's and don'ts. Dan doesn't really understand any of these. There are a myriad of problems here. The audio is shitty. The video quality is shitty. There is no editing whatsoever, which shows that Dan has put a piss-poor amount of effort into this. He makes no solid arguments whatsoever. He goes on these tangents that don't even mean anything. His speech is atrocious, which means he probably didn't script this out, which I recommend that he probably should. He complains about irrelevant things, he resorts to insults on the lowest rung of the maturity ladder, and he mumbles way too fucking much. As for this whole team-up idea, that's a fancy way of saying, I'm too lazy to come up with any actual material on my own, so I'm going to piggyback on someone else's. But even then, you would think that because he's echoing other people's points, he's going to get that right. But no, all he does is throw around insults and doesn't back them up. He doesn't argue against any of their points, so it's not like he's adding anything new. This has to be one of the laziest commentaries I've ever seen. Oh, and by the way, folks, he doesn't improve at all in the other two. They're the same lackluster quality, the same amount of effort put in, which is little to none. He's still doing the same method as before. Dan, if you're going to get into commentaries, you have to learn to do two things: entertain and argue. You show no understanding of how to do either, combined with the fact that you are aimless. All it seems that you're doing in these commentaries is just telling people, fuck you, you're stupid. That's not how a commentary works. We're not all 5 years old anymore. You can't argue like that. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end here. And let's end on a happy note, so I'm just going to play some Pete Townshend. So until next time, this has been MrSirRaven saying bless and chop, 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 chop.
Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door.